At the end of the day, is not that the love was not there, but I couldn't show it.
Yeah. Do you feel like you don't have a purpose in your life? Or maybe you don't like the environment in which you are living but don't have the strength to change it? Then meet Juan, who had all of these, and thanks to mindfulness practice, he was able to make big changes within himself and choose his environment, and things only gets better by the year. And so what made you decide to go to your first course a few years back in Mexico?
I was going through a very tough time in my life.
Yeah.
Was really not happy, feeling that I was empty and nothing really would fulfill.
So even though you have your regular life, you had your regular routine and everything, but still you felt like something was missing?
Completely, yeah. And I knew it. I knew for a fact that there was something else, that I could not just be living this life with no purpose.
Yeah.
And that was something that it was really always in the back of my head. And it was very annoying.
Yeah.
Feeling that I had so much potential and I was not doing anything with my life.
Yeah.
Nothing meaningful.
Yeah.
So I tried different things, but this is really what caught me at the end,
Yeah.
where I found clarity in my thoughts.
So that was what made you come to do your first course in Mexico?
I went there looking for something. I didn't know what I was going to find.
The question is, what made you continue practicing in your daily life and then deciding to come here? Probably it was, I guess, good for you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, my life changed completely. I was mindful about what I was eating and how I was eating it. It's about 20 kilos ago. During the retreat, as I was just realizing that I was not my overweight. And it didn't belong to me.
Yes.
That was a big thing for me. And immediately, by the minute, I was losing it. My relationship with my family, with substances like alcohol, relationships with friends, with partners, everything really changed. And everybody realized of that. Everybody was like, "Oh, what happened to you?" Yeah. I really feel that this saved my life. And the best thing is that you don't need to really compare your experience with anybody else's. This technique is something that you can apply it all the time to anything that you're doing, basically.
So when you said that you had improved in relationships, you also mentioned alcohol. Can you give some examples on that? What have changed within you? How you were before, how you were after?
Ever since I finished college, which was about by the age of 23, I never really found a job that I was comfortable with.
Yeah.
But I always found people to hang out with.
Yeah.
And I was basically partying all the time.
Yeah.
And trying substances, and alcohol was mostly it. But so I got fired of a couple of jobs, and I was not really doing good, but I was not capable. I mean, I didn't have the strength to leave things behind.
Yeah.
To choose the right people to hang out with.
Yeah.
I was just going with whatever was easy.
Yeah.
With whatever was comfortable. And easy and comfortable is not a good combo. You know?
Yeah.
And smoking cigarettes all the time, drinking a couple of days a week, eating a lot of unhealthy things.
And when you say that you saw changes with the relationships with your family or with your friends?
Basically, the daily life was just fighting over small things that then would turn big. Being able to communicate in a proper way is a big difference. I can just say the same thing that I'm not comfortable with. I can say it in a hurtful way, or I can say it in a loving and caring and really mindful way. At the end of the day, is not that the love was not there, but I couldn't show it.
Yeah. So what are you working in these days?
I work in cruise ships.
Cruise ships?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, this came to my life after my first retreat. Yeah, I'm having a really good time. I'm making friends from everywhere. Probably if I didn't have that type of job, I couldn't take 2 months off to come to Thailand.
Of course. I want to say thank you for coming and sharing your experience, as I'm sure this will going to help many people, because we are all facing this or that emotion, difficulties in life, stress. Everybody has it, as it's the nature of human beings. And then finding something which is good for us, a tool that can help us, is wonderful. And to hear your story, it's inspiring. So thank you for sharing it.
Want to learn more about happiness? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and book a seat for a seminar or a private meeting in our website, monkidan.com. Every Sunday we will upload a new video here, so stay tuned.